Hello, my name is Michelle Logan. Beware of false prophets. I'm going to give you a scenario. A Brazilian couple had retired for the night when they heard thieves breaking into their home. The terrified couple managed to escape through the bedroom window and called the police. But afterward, the wife was so shaken by the experience that she could not sleep in the house and had to go to her mother's. Anyone who has had his house burglarized or has been robbed in some other way will sympathize with her. Such an experience can be unnerving, and unhappily, more and more people are suffering in this way. There is, however, a form of theft that has far more serious consequences. What is the more serious form of theft? And who are the thieves? Jesus Christ gave us some information about it when in speaking about our day. He said, "Many false prophets will arise and mislead many." Matthew chapter 24, verse 11. I'm going to read that. Many false prophets will arise and mislead many. False prophets are thieves. In what way? What they are stealing. Their thieving is tied in with their prophesizing. So, in order to understand the matter fully, we need to first know what prophesizing is according to the Bible, what it means to prophecy. When you think of prophesizing, perhaps the first thing that comes to your mind is the foretelling of the future. This wasn't indeed an aspect of the work of God's prophets of old, but it was not their primary work. For example, when a vision, the prophet Ezekiel was told to prophesy to the wind, he simply had to issue a command from God. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 9 and 10. If you have your Bible, please read that. When Jesus was on trial before the priest, he was split upon and slapped. It's hot outside, so I'm probably kind of stumbling a little bit. And his persecutors mockingly said, "Prophecy to us, you Christ. Who has that struck you?" They were not asking Jesus to foretell the future. They were challenging him to identify by God's power who had hit him. Matthew chapter 26, verse 67 and 68. In fact, if you have your Bible, please read that. In fact, the main thought conveyed by the original Bible language for translated prophecy or prophecy is basically to tell forth God's mind on a matter, as the book of Acts put it. To tell the magnificent things of God, Acts chapter 2, verse 11. It is in the sense that many people are being robbed by false prophets. Who, though, are the false prophets, and who are they selling? To answer the question, the nation Israel